Prepare yourselves to listen to my monotone voice for 10 long minutes. I will be discussing and giving you a special preview of the McFarland family, the first flying cars to be majorly distributed. This will be a long and devastating journey, but sit back and enjoy. For starters, we have the McFarland Rossi. Now, this is a hatchback, a small hatchback. My first design. For starters, the wings fold in. The doors open just like any car door. They close like any car door. The back comes up. Now, for some reason I decided to have the handle on the actual frame of the vehicle instead of on the actual door. So that was a mistake. Going back to flying mode, we've got the wing flaps here. They control for the plane's takeoff and landing. So I incorporated them in the same spot for this car. The steering flap attached to the tail also is functional. The turbines are all functional. I just roughly threw together a single turbine. Usually a turbine is made of multiple parts. Inside, we've got the steering wheel. Pretty straightforward, left and right. The seats are blue in this model, but I ended up painting them brown for my 3D print because it looked unusual. The wheels spin. Now, I haven't found a way to attach both the tire and the rim together to spin at once, and the hubcap, but that's it for the McFarland Rossi. Wings go back in, and there it is in road legal mode. Next up, we have the McFarland Altitude. This car is basically a sedan type. I've had a couple different designs in here. The wings, of course, open and close. For this one, I ended up adding suicide doors to all four doors. I incorporate a different way of car doors in each of my models, but they open and close just fine. This one's got a functional hood, and underneath we've got a motor because this is an all-electric vehicle. You can also see I've got a mustache grill. That was just an idea I had in the back of my head. Trunk lifts up. There's plenty of space in there to put a couple of dead bodies. Or suitcases, if you're a normal person. Going back to flying mode, instead of incorporating the wing flaps on the wings, I ended up making a single flap in the back of the vehicle on the roof. So it basically does the same job. Then I've got the steering flap as well. And we've got fully functional turbines. Only 2 on this one because it's such a small vehicle. Also, I added solar panels to the roof, which I forgot with my first model, but that was part of my design. As for the wheels, I think the rims sort of look like a series of paper airplanes, but they're both functional. I put my logo on the hubcaps this time. Steering wheel looks a bit more stylish than the other one, and still fully functional. The seats, of course, are different as well, more comfortable too. And there it is in driving mode. Next up is the McFarland Boulder. This is a flying pickup truck. These wings I have fold all the way to the middle, instead of just to the side, so that you can have room to put your feet to step up inside. The doors are a lot similar to the first car, but if you look closer, this is just a straight up cylinder on the top and bottom of each door, instead of a hinge on the front. So the doors do turn, the front doors do turn in awkwardly, but it does the same task. I incorporated a new thing as for the interior. That's a third seat that you can put up. It's also a cup holder when you put it down. I have a second one in the back, which does the same thing. So you can put up to 6 people in this vehicle. Steering wheel, a little more classic style, fully functional. The wings coming back out for flying mode. And then I incorporated the single flap in the middle again for this design. I originally was going to put the tail on the tailgate, but that would get in the way if you were to load something in the bed of the truck. So I made 2 on each side, which have fully functional steering flaps. I have a functional hood for this one as well. Extra large motor inside this one because it's a truck. I incorporated some interesting light designs as for the front. Back to flying mode, we've got 3 very large, fully functional turbines because it is a truck, it is awfully heavy. Again, all fully functional. The wheels, fully functional as well. The hubcap does turn. Going back to driving mode, there it is. This one is the McFarland Frieza. It's a people mover, aka SUV. The wings fold in, like in all my other designs. For the front, I incorporated basically LED strips. We've got turn signal on the side, high beams and low beams in the middle. Another turn signal at that end. The logo on the hood. Also, I put the logo on here, but these hubcaps are not functional compared to the rest. They're stationary. I did a much worse tire job for this vehicle, but I got the job done. Now, I've got the classic gull wing doors, or as will.i.am says, DeLorean doors. Those 4 fold up, They could be used as wings, but I highly don't suggest that. I've got the logo on the back as well. As for the back lights, I've got reverse light, brake light, and turn signal light, and the center brake light as well. Doors fold back down. Wings come out. This time I had the center tail flap, or the center flap in the tail. And because it went around the steering flap, I had to make room on either side at an angle for that to swing to both sides. As usual, the turbines are fully functional. Again, 3 large turbines. It's a large vehicle. Back into driving mode. We have possibility of seating of 9 people. Again, the center console idea from the truck I incorporate here as well. So I have 2 of those. As for the back center seat, it's just a bench seat. I didn't decide to have any cargo space in this one, but that can always be fixed. Steering wheel fully functional. Looks a little more modern design of a steering wheel. The hood is not functional on this one either. And again, there's no back door that opens. And there it is, the McFarland family. And there you have it. You have survived. The journey is over. Oh, and that's my cat.